network, we get caught up on the downfall of the demise of people getting shot. I'm just talking about this latest thing with Julio, Foolio. You see, we get caught up on the aftermath, but what about the lead up? It's well documented he's been shot before, multiple occasions, and he still seemed to be, getting around, like enjoying his life. You know what I'm saying? But his world is with, you have ops, you have people who are trying to kill you. You have a war in Jacksonville. And depending on which side you are, I don't care about that. It's just that a lot of young men are caught up in this. They get swept up in hood politics and murder and mayhem. It's dangerous out there for them. And so everywhere they go, they have a target on their back. And these people are out and about in general population. in the public, bro. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately that what happened to him, celebrating his birthday. But he lived a reckless life. And I don't want to talk about him in a negative light because he did, succumb to the violence of the streets. But what could have happened? What could have been? Had he made better choices? He's a recording artist, so he already got a head start. He has access to make money. So are these recording record labels, what did they do in the aftermath of something like this? It's been suggested many a times that the record companies invest in life insurance on these individuals because of the music and the content that they promote. So their lyrics are promoting violence. So why not take out a life insurance policy if you're protecting your interests? You know what I mean? If this is your artist, why not? If you know someone, if you know he's reckless and you're a friend of his or a relative, take out a life insurance policy on him, $1 million life insurance policy. Like I said, and the man might have kids or people who depend on him. That's one. If he's living reckless like that, then someone has to take a responsible look at things and say, hey, man, I'm not wishing death on him, but the rate he's going, if he has loved ones, he have kids, they're going to have to, they're going to need assistance if he happens to pass. And that's just thinking reasonably. You're not trying to be an opportunist, although some people will be an opportunist. I'm not naive, but it's a harsh, tactic to take and execute, but in actual reality, are you wrong for doing it? You know what I'm saying? I'm not pushing that content. I'm just a friend of his or a cousin of his or a brother. I'm not pushing the content. I need to protect. If he's out there wilding out, I need to protect who's close to him, his family, his babies or whatever, his girlfriend or wife or whatever. I need to protect that. I need to make sure they're financially, secured. And those are some of the routes these options that you have available to you. Am I wrong for thinking that way? The money is not going to me. Or should he just die in vain? But I wish my brothers had other alternatives out there for them instead of the street life. I know it's hard. You get caught up in peer pressure. You know what I mean? You want to look cool. You want to be cool in front of you're an adolescent. You want to be cool. You don't want to be called a lame or square. But sometimes the lames and squares are winning. Who you might call lames and squares, they're getting the education, they're getting a job, they're being a functional person in society, being productive in society. You know what I'm saying? They want to broaden their horizons. They want to get out the neighborhood and see different things. They want to get cultured. They want to go to different, theater, plays, and art galleries. You know what I mean? They want the best out of life. They want to be around positive stuff like that. They don't want to be around bullets flying and drug use and stuff like that. No, they want more for their life. You know what I mean? That's how they want to get out. They want to see different horizons. They want to be around different positive things. So that's what makes them tick. They don't want to be comfortable around drug use, abuse of people abusing one another, and killings and robbing and all that type of. That's not cool to them. So Julio Foolio won't be the last person murdered, unfortunately. But let's take a time to reflect and try to do better as a people. Mint Game Network, peace.